Hey girl, are you looking to transform your life? Are you looking to change yourself physically, maybe emotionally? Or is it just that you're looking to become the best version of yourself? If you don't know me, I'm Leesh Lives Fit. I have a YouTube channel which I share my day-to-day vlogging, just being silly and crazy in general. I wanted to really bring you the information on how I transform my life. That is Living Fit with Leesh. I'm glad you found me. This channel is all about not accepting mediocrity. You're going to create the best version of yourself, and that is your ultimate reality. You are going to do it here. I'm guessing you're looking at me just like everyone else who meets me and automatically assume that I'm just some fit girl. I actually grew up overweight, and it was something that I told myself the entire time that I was growing up, that this is who I was. It was a general mindset that I had. I told myself I was overweight. I was always going to be that overweight kid, and allowed myself to be bullied and just to accept that was my reality. There was a point in my life where I decided to do some yo-yo dieting. This was all about the quick fix for me. It was, what could I do right now to change right now? I never had that ultimate belief that I was transformed. It showed because the weight always came back on. I had this moment where I hit 95 kilos, and for me, I just never wanted to be 100 kilos, and I told myself, you will never exceed 95 kilos. Never. I started noticing that being overweight was affecting everything in my life. All of these things that I was experiencing, unhappiness in my job, unhappiness in my looks and my confidence, that is what forced me to change. Because my life was not matching the blueprint that I had in my mind of where I wanted to be, I developed anxiety. It was to the point where I physically couldn't breathe. It was affecting my confidence. It was affecting my job and my work and my output. It was affecting my day-to-day life. But this point for me was really bad, and I kept telling myself negative thoughts, negative things, and it just kept impacting me daily. My housemates, they were trying to have a conversation with me, and I couldn't even build up that ability to respond to them, because for me, I was being suffocated by my own breath, and I couldn't even breathe in or up a response because I was just so unhappy in my life. I don't know how I managed to, but I got myself up into my room and I just laid on the floor because I felt like that was the only place that I could seek solace. And even there, I was just like laying there and just saying things to myself like, you're not good enough, you're going to lose your job, you've pigeonholed yourself, you should have gone out, you should have studied harder, no one will ever love you, you're not good enough, you're not worthy. And I remember that point was my low point, and there was this thing calling me, and I stood up and I said out loud, Leisha, get up off the floor. What are you doing? You need to take control. This is your life. I got up and I thought to myself, what is it that I can do? What is it within my circle of control that I can focus on to change? And for me, in that moment, was what I did physically. I knew that I was unhappy with my appearance. I wanted to show the world that I was beautiful on the outside just as I was on the inside, because I knew that I was. I knew that I was beautiful, but I just couldn't see it. When I looked in the mirror, it just wasn't there. So I made it my mission to change who I was, so that people could stop seeing me as someone who was negative and start believing that I was someone who was beautiful and positive. And that started with me. It started with what I did daily. It started with how I woke up. I could control when it was that I woke up in the morning. I could control what I put into my mouth. I could control what I was learning, what I was studying, how I was developing myself. So that is what I did. From that moment on, I just knew I was going to be a fitness model. I was obsessed with becoming this person who I wasn't, and I was going out and I was telling anybody who would listen that this is who I was. I was just like, I am transforming my life. Watch me, it's already happening. I need you to really focus on that moment in your life, wherever you find it, where you really want something and you connect to your purpose and your passion, that you follow it and you don't give up, because it will take some time, but I promise that not every journey to success, not all progression is measurable straight away. You can change this. You can focus on what you can control. So that was one of the biggest things for my transformation. What did I do then? I signed up to every single challenge that I could. That was like the ASM Body Transformation Challenge, all the challenges at the gyms that I could possibly get a hold of. New year, new you, whatever. I just did it. So there was even, I think, a work transformation challenge. I signed up to these, every single one, and I said in each of them, I'm like, I've already won. I know I've won because I believe in myself enough to achieve this success. And guess what? I won the ASM Body Transformation Challenge for Brisbane City. I became sponsored by ASN that first year. I just used it as momentum to propel me forward. I was craving that result. Holy crap, if I can transform, if I could lose 30 kilos, what else could I do? I got myself a coach. I really wanted to learn how to get into the gym and start strength training. Yeah, I just did that. I knew that all I needed was a little bit of knowledge and a little bit of accountability, and I was going to be good. My coach at the time had said, how about trying fitness modeling? And I thought, heck, if I can do this, well, then what's stopping me? The whole time I remember saying, you know, I've got this, I'm going to hit the stage, this journey is mine, I'm going to take control, everything that I can do, I'm going to do, and I did it. I made my first journey to stage. I still remember the feeling of coming off stage and ultimate body transformation. People would tell me that I would never get abs and I would never be successful. And oh my God, if somebody tells you that you can't achieve something in this world, do not listen to them. That is not the truth. You control, you decide what it is that you get in your life, and you know, just use it to propel you further. You know, if I had listened to everyone tell me that I couldn't achieve the things that I've achieved so far in my life, I would not be sitting in front of you today creating this channel. And this is the proof that you can get there. That is my transformation, and I'm constantly, continually becoming a better version of myself. And for me, I want to grow other people, I want to grow myself, and that is the purpose for this channel. I want to transform a community, no longer just myself. So girl, that's my transformation. I hope you're feeling a little bit inspired. With this channel, it's all about education. For every episode, I'm going to give you my top 3. I'm very, very passionate about having a top 3 in life. I feel like it sets you for your goals, it sets you for success. My top 3 for transformation. Number 1 is small changes. I am passionate about throwing pebbles. Just that one small thing every day. Back when I started my transformation, I was 95 kilos. You know what? It wasn't easy for me. It wasn't like I didn't just get up one day and go, you know what, I'm going to start training like a fitness model, eating like a fitness model. I had tough days, but it was all about showing up. I told myself every single day just to show up, to give 40%, because giving 40% is better than not giving anything at all. And that's what got me through those tough days. It's the small changes. If you can cut out now all the crap you know you shouldn't be eating, just do that. It's a small change and focus on that one thing. Number 2, very important, number 2, commitment, okay? It's not about just, you know, being interested in changing. It's about being committed to changing. Once you set yourself a goal, you need to make it smart. You need to commit to it. You need to write it down. You need to visualize it. I've got a goal, I'm gonna put it here. It might help you a little bit. You need to visualize it, and you need to say to yourself that you are going to do everything that you can do on this plan to get you to that goal. You commit to it. This is for you, this is for nobody else. You want to change, you need to commit to yourself. And that's pretty darn exciting, because I can tell you this is where the magic happens. The very first time you speak it into your life, it is going to happen. I believe it because I've done it myself. Third thing, accountability. Accountability, girl. Tell every single person who will listen to you that you're about to become X, Y, and Z, because you are accountable. Not only to yourself, to your family, to your friends, to this channel. Guys, I challenge you to put in the comments below what it is that you're for and what you want us as a community to help you become. Share it with me. I'm so excited about hearing what it is that you want to achieve. So girl, I really hope you'll join me and like this video and subscribe to my channel. I really want to be a part of this success movement. I want you to believe in your best that's yet to come, and I want you to help me with my goal in growing my channel and being successful right here. Together, I know that we can. We're stronger as a community. Let's live our highs and our lows together, bring about the change. I'm so excited to be this freaking unstoppable force. We'll just evolve together. We'll just become the best. We're transforming every single day. Let's never stop growing. Let's never stop believing in the best that's yet to come. So come with me.